Starting in 1932, Colgate athletic teams were called the Red Raiders and adopted a Native American mascot. It remained this way until 1970 when the school debated changing the name and mascot to be more sensitive to Native Americans. After these debates, Colgate decided to keep the nickname Red Raiders, but to remove its mascot. 31 years later, in 2001, the university decided that the word red still carried a Native American implication, so the school dropped it and made the nickname the Raiders. In 2006, Colgate endorsed its current pirate, or Raider, mascot. The history and background of the political changes to the Colgate mascot can be seen in the reactions of Colgate students. Although student reactions regarding the removal of the mascot in 1970 were in many ways different, there was a common theme. Most students agreed with this decision because a Native American mascot could be seen as degrading to Native Americans, and Colgate would be better off with a mascot that gave it a better legacy. Richard Adler, class of '91, supported this view when he wrote, "Wouldn't it have been interesting to have a mascot that, rather than belittle the Native American traditions, actually paid homage to them? The Hoodoo Shaman type mascot that was dignified might actually get people thinking while cheering. That could have been Colgate's legacy." Many students didn't believe the Native American mascot was degrading to Native Americans. However, they recognized that people could mistakenly infer this. George F. Murphy, Jr., class of '70, wrote, "I still believe that it was all about having fun and without any ill will. Nevertheless, in keeping with today's political correctness, I agree that the Colgate Red Raider should be relegated to history." A statement regarding the 2001 name change was released by the Colgate Board of Trustees saying, "Colgate adopted the name Raiders to move away from the racial stereotype, which is indeed not the true origin of the nickname for Colgate, but may nonetheless be offensive to the general public in ways that undermine the institution's values and commitments." Student reactions to Colgate changing its nickname from the Red Raiders to just the Raiders seem to follow along the same lines as the mascot change in 1970. Although students had a hard time justifying that the Native American mascot wasn't supposed to be degrading to Native Americans, they have better explanations for why the word red had no Native American ties. The true origin of the word red has two stories behind it, neither involving Native Americans. The first story explains that the word red came about because the dye on Colgate's maroon and white jerseys ran in the rain, making the jerseys look red. In the other story, the word red was used because of Colgate's biggest rival, the Cornell Big Red. The word red was used to symbolize that Colgate students were raiding the red. In 2005, the Colgate athletic program finally decided to acquire a new team mascot after going 35 years without one. The new mascot was part of a school spirit campaign by the athletics department to increase student turnout at sporting events and was combined with a plan to replace the Colgate logo. University students had many different views on how the new mascot would be received. One student was quoted saying, "The school doesn't need to spend money and effort on a mascot. This campus has too many glaring problems." However, not all the students were against the new mascot. John Brault, class of '06, said, "I think it would be nice to have a mascot out there cheering for the team, especially if it could get the crowd more into the games." From this plan, Colgate acquired its new pirate-themed mascot. Overall, the evolution of Colgate's mascot can be seen through the reactions of Colgate students. A majority of students agreed with the changing of the mascot because it could be seen as degrading to Native Americans, and Colgate would be better off with a mascot that gave it a better legacy.